Hey everyone, Bradley tuning in, coming at you with another video. Have you guys noticed that the real estate market here in the GTA have softened a little bit? Well, don't be surprised, but we've actually started seeing additional conditions being added to offers. And in fact, I'm gonna share the most extreme one that I've seen played out twice now in the last month, which is very interesting that people are willing to accept this condition as a seller and tells me things are getting a little bit more powerful for the buyer. At the same time, I just want to walk around and share this listing with you. It just came up yesterday, 68 Roseville Drive, a beautiful semi-detached home with a basement apartment. And I'm going to walk around because it backs on, and actually you can see it in the reflection, which is absolutely stunning. It backs onto a ravine, and I'd love to share that with you. So, have you guys noticed in your neighborhoods things getting a little bit easier for buyers? Have you seen a shift? And I want to talk specifically about this condition, which is the condition of sale of the buyer's home. And this is something for people who've been in the market for 5 years you wouldn't have experienced, but this is something we've seen years ago in more balanced markets play out. And it really makes sense for the buyer, but it's very limiting for the seller. And this is why we haven't seen it in a while. The whole idea is this: the buyer is allowed to list their own property, which they will be selling, of course, and if they can't find a buyer, they can't sell that home, they don't need to firm up on the deal of the home that they just purchased. Now, there's something called an escape clause built in, which allows the seller to continue to market the home, and if they get another buyer comes through with an offer that they are satisfied with, the buyer would then have 48 to 72 hours, depending on how you word the contract, to firm up the deal or walk away. The real kicker is this: who is going to put an offer on a property that's already sold conditional? And of course, people aren't going to go see it, let alone submit offers. So you really do tie the home up as a seller. And this is why we haven't seen it in years. But buyers that are sitting for 30 days to 60 days, they're getting a little more nervous. And they're saying, you know what, at least I've gotten something here. Let's go ahead with it. And so we're starting to see this offer being accepted conditional of sale. And it's pretty crazy. And I'm curious to hear, for those of you who have come through markets that included these conditions, what did you think? Also, let me know what you think about this home, 68 Roseville. If you want the full listing, drone footage and all, you can check that out on our Facebook page, GTA Real Estate, or on Watson Estates on our YouTube page. I'll see you next week with more tips and tricks. Take care. Keep it real.